Hi, I'm Simon from Pearlywinks Craft Supplies, and today I'm going to be showing you how to hot foil using our toner sheets, toner foils and our toppers. So the first colour that we've got in our foils is black. Sorry, that's blue actually, not black. So you can see it's a lovely blue. And then we've got purple. It's a lovely rich purple tone. You can see it just coming through on the dragonfly there. And we've got red. Lovely, lovely red tone. We will be adding to these as well. Next, we've got the pink. Just a lovely baby pink tone. And then we've got the rose gold. Now I'm just going to hold these two next to each other just so you don't get confused. They are actually quite different. So this one is the pink and this one is the rose gold. So the rose gold is actually my favourite, but don't tell anybody. And then over the other side, starting here, we've got this rainbow one. Now, actually, I don't know whether this one's my favourite one. So just bring, and you can see on the Inspire at the bottom there, the different rainbow colours coming through. And we've got the hollow gold. So the hollow gold, which way am I going? This way. So the hollow gold brings in all different rainbow colours, but initially it is a gold. Then we've got just plain silver, which is also lovely, and that looks lovely on that dragonfly there. And then we've got the hollow silver, which, like the hollow gold, it pulls in all the different colours. I'll just bring the gold in for you just so you can see the difference. And then I'll also just bring in the normal silver so you can see the difference there. This one gives almost a rainbow, whereas that one just gives a lovely reflection. And then finally we have the black. Now, I was going to matte this onto white, but then I thought I can show you it's actually really shiny black, so you can see the reflection. So it's like a glossy black opposed to what would have been normally a black matte. So I'm going to be foiling today the wings and things, which comes, I think there's 41 elements in it, and they're all different sizes. There's some sentiments in there, some words, and some sweet peas, rosebuds, and dragonflies and moths from Amorosa and Be Bold stamp sets. So today in the live, what I'm going to be doing, not in the live, sorry, in the tutorial, I'm going to be actually making this card. And this is going to be, I'm going to swap that out for the dragonfly. And I've foiled this with rose gold. I've used some diamond pearl on that as well. And then I finished it with some diamantes. So I'm going to pop on over to the overhead. And then we will start the demonstration over there. First of all, I'm just switching my laminator on. So for this, I'm just using a standard laminator, nothing expensive, nothing posh, just a standard laminator. Can you turn the volume off that, please? So as my carrier sheet, I'm just using a piece of, just pop that up there, I'm just using a piece of paper as my carrier sheet, because what can happen sometimes if you don't put your foil in correctly, what will happen is it may roll and block up your laminator. So it's always good practice. I'm putting that face down so the colour is down. And then on that, I'm going to pop on. The reason I'm doing it this way is because I can see exactly where I want to place my images. And if you've got a full A5 sheet like this, you can actually fit loads of them on and just fill that out. I'm not going to throw that away once it's done. I'm just going to wait till the laminator's warmed up. And then I'm just going to close that. Then pop that to one side. So it's really quick to do. It's really quick to do. I did a full pack yesterday. Now I've used some of them on here, on these. So I've not got them all here. I've used some of them on my cards. So you can just see, and it probably took me, to do a full pack of 40, it probably took me about 20 minutes just going through and using all the different elements. I'll just put those up there for you. And you can see the shine on them. I just pull this one out. The shine on them is absolutely beautiful. If we bring that up, the shine on them is absolutely lovely. This is that rainbow one that's all different colours. I'll pop those in my little basket and I'll pop them away shortly. I'll just tell you a few of the other products what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using my Love Every Moment stencil, which is very, very clean. No, I used this the other day and I used some of our pearly paste through it, and it actually, I forgot to wash it, but it still pulls out. It's not clogged up any of the holes, so I'm fine to use that. I'm also going to be using the diamond pearl. So with the diamond pearl, what I tend to do is I put it on its side and shake it up and down, just so I can hear that ball moving. And then as soon as I hear the ball moving, I'll just swirl it around like that. And then you get this lovely, trying not to get the light in it, lovely swirl. I'm also going to be using an angel pink memento and one of our blending brushes. Right, so now my laminator has warmed up. I'm going to pop this through the laminator, and because these sheets are, the toppers are laser printed using a high quality laser, and it is a true black, what happens is the foil, when you put it through, it heats up all the tiny black particles. It only works with a black toner, but when it heats up the black particles, what happens is, because they're really like a fine plastic powder, it melts those, which infuses into the foil. As I say, it's not one of those posh foiling machines, it's just a normal laser. Just going to take that off. I'm going to let that cool down, but I'm going to flip it over and hopefully the camera will pick up. You can tell it's stuck because you can see where it's stuck on there, and you can see also on the dragonfly as well. So I'm just waiting until it's cooled down. The reason I'm waiting until it's cooled down is because if you take this foil off while it's still warm, the plastic isn't fully set again. So if you wait until it's cooled down, it'll come off perfectly. Like so. Now what I would say is don't throw this. Just get a piece of black card just so you can see. This is normally waste. However, what you can do, look at that, it's beautiful, it's just as good as this, and it gives you a reverse image. So if you have got a laser printer or any toner for sheets, you could just run that through and then this will stick to it and then you'll be able to snip it out. So you get like a reverse print. So don't throw anything like that away because it can be reused. So I'm just going to pop these onto black, just so you can see that. Gorgeous shine on it. And again, the same with that lovely dragonfly. And it's not missed in it, and that is because I've left it to cool. But it's really important that you do leave it to cool. I know it's really exciting, and I do it all the time. I just rip it off straight away, and then because it's not cooled, I ruin it. So now I've got a piece of 15×30 Pink Frog Super Smooth. Just folded that in half. Then I've got a 14.5 by 14.5. This is in centimetres, so this is going to frame the back piece. And then I've got a 14 by 14 centimetre piece there, which fits perfectly. It perfectly fits the mandala in. So I'm just going to bring that up just to explain. So the 14.5 by 14.5, that's going to create this thin pink border here. Then we've got the top piece, which is 14 by 14, and we've got the card blank base there. So with my memento, I have got on the back of this, I have got some stencil stick. So I'm just trying to align it up perfectly so that I don't have to snip any of this off. And so that it all fits on perfectly. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through with my pink memento all the way through the stencil. The pearly paste is dry, so I'm not too bothered about that running. I'm just making sure I don't slip over into that bit there because I've not masked that part off. that round. I'm just going to get a little piece of masking tape, and I am just going to mask this off because I'm going to spray over the top of this now. Bring my blending brush, I've just missed this little bit here. Right, so with the diamond pearl, just going to move all my stuff out of the way because this is going to go all over my desk. What I like to do is I like to fire across. So rather than firing directly at it, I will fire across it. So I'll just give it a shake. Make sure all the mica is mixed in with it just to give you that lovely swirl. I love looking at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at it all day. Right. So what you do is make sure it's shook up and spray directly across rather than at it. What that'll do is any of the big particles will go straight across the top of it and it'll miss the card completely, and the smaller particles will just sink straight down over the top of it. So just doing 4 squirts. Just going to check the sparkle on that and just make sure. You don't have to do 4 squirts yet, and that's gone through perfectly fine. And it also, because you've not put any of the big particles on it, it does just aids in the drying time, so it doesn't take very long to dry. I'm just plugging in my dryer. I'm just going to give that a quick once over with my heat gun. Because it's already practically dry, it won't take long to dry. Which is another reason why it's better to go over the top than directly at it. I'm just going to remove this off now. And I'm just going to lift that up. Which camera is going to be best? Can you just swivel this light around, please? Just so I can hold it under the light. And hopefully the camera will pick that sparkle. Up. It is really sparkling, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it in the studio and the front camera. But it is really sparkling, it's gorgeous. I'll get a picture of it later to show you. Right, so now what we're going to do is with this piece, we're going to form this back sort of like layer. To do that, again, we're going to bring out the Angel Pink, Memento, blending brush, and I'm only going to concentrate on the edges. I don't need anything in the middle because I'm going to put my other sheet over the top of that anyway. I'm just going to go all the way around. Like so. And if you need to check if you've gone in far enough, just hold, pop your piece on like that, and I can see that, excuse me, it's all going to be covered. So I'm going to continue to go the whole way around. And then once this is complete, I'm going to get my diamond pearl out again, and I'm just going to spritz over the top of it just so that the outside edge also gets a sparkle. So again, I'm going to be going over the top opposed to directly at it. And just give it a good shake, make sure it's all mixed, and again over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to do it 4 times, that's up to you. Just depends on how sparkly you want it. I like things really sparkly. And again, drying time won't take long because it's already partially dry, because all the bigger particles have gone straight over the top of it. If you dry from both sides, you'll stop the warping, or at least minimise it just a little bit. Just going to grab a cloth just so I can wipe over my area. And then I'm going to start sticking this together. I wonder if the light will pick that one up. Yeah? So the glue that I'm using is the Pink Frog EVA glue. I like to use this one because it's quite quick drying glue. And it's a really quick grabber as well. I'm just going to make sure it's the same gap all the way around. Stick that down and that will have grabbed straight away. Then I'm going to do the same with this. Put that in the centre. And then I'm just going to grab my die cutting plate. I'm going to pop it on the top just to keep it flat while it dries. I'm going to try and get this in here. And just move that to the side. And then I'm going to bring in some pads. In fact, I'm going to use double-sided foam because I can't find my nice thick pads. And for the moth, dragonfly, just using my fingers and I'm just wrapping that around just to give it a little bit of definition in the wings. I'm just going to eyeball where I want that. And also where I want this. So that's going there. Yep, I'm going to pop that there. So I'm just centralising this like so. I'm going to push that down. I'm just going to stick the head down here. Like so. And then I'm going to finish this off with some diamantes going all the way around. Need that out. And I'm going to go for those. That's too small, so I'll go for the bigger ones. So I'm just popping some EVA on all of the dots. That's what I love about these little applicator bottles. You don't over glue. Was my head just in the camera then? I do apologise. So I'm just using one of the pickup tools from Stamps by Me. It's a lovely little tool for picking up gems. Three more, and then I am done. Two, I'm done on this, and then I'm just going to put two randomly just on here. Just going to get a different size because I want this to be smaller. Like so. And there we have our finished card. I'll just pop that in this little easel. That way. The light's glaring off it. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed that tutorial on how to create this little card, how to do some foiling. The results are absolutely amazing, just using a standard laminator, some of the toner foils and some of the little embellishment packs which we do. So if you've enjoyed, please give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe down below. And if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a message. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.